Howdy folks, it's Danny from BullDogSmithFarms, back with another little short video. I just thought I would come on here and tell you guys, hey, a lot of stuff's been going on.
We are live at Blade Show. Tell us about this beast. Tell us about this beast. Best show ever. What makes TCAL knives so special? We focus on extreme durability and ergonomics. Every blade is battle ready. We are live at Blade Show. Best show ever.
Overdid myself between Blade Show and TCAL and E-Knives and going to Smoky Mountain and stuff. My whole body, you know, wants to lay down on me. And so it's been a little bit hard trying to get energy and sleep and timing and all that. And money is, you know, always a problem. So giveaways and stuff like that, kind of hard, you know. So I just had to kind of pause some stuff and because, you know, this thing's fun. All right, I'm not making a living at this. I'm making no money at all. And once in a while I get something free. That's kind of cool. But it really just kind of helps a little bit to make something for y'all to watch. And I'm just having a good time. Just enjoying myself and hopefully trying to entertain y'all a little bit. If not, then why would I even do this, right? So I just thought I would pause, get a little rest, you know, catch up on some things. And, you know, there's a whole other side of this that I never really thought about. Emails, you know, responding to messages. And I'm terrible at it, but I'm getting better at it, and it takes me forever. And Instagram and all this stuff, and trying to talk to y'all and companies and other YouTubers and learn stuff that us old guys didn't. We wasn't born into computers, you know, so we're still struggling with it. Where our kids just know it, you know. So nothing major going on, you know, just the normal life stuff. My father-in-law had to move in. He's got dementia, and he's a wonderful guy. And my wife is an angel, you know, so she's taking care of him a lot. Money's got really tight. Matter of fact, got way behind. So I've sold a few things, and there's some other projects and stuff that I'd like to do if I can afford to. Collaborations, maybe. I'm getting some art supplies. I'm going to start sitting down and drawing out some things, maybe some knife designs, and maybe buy a little equipment. And I don't know. I have no like master plan. I'm just like, before I started, a year before I started doing this, more than a year. It's the strangest thing how God works. I literally just was like, well, you guys, if you've been around, you know, I was almost died. a bunch of times in the past, and then a few years ago, about 3 times all right there together in about a 6-month period. Well, then I was bedridden for a long time, stuck upstairs even longer after that. So I kind of got used to being up here, and I don't even want to go downstairs now because I got everything I need up here. And my little studio's right down in the hall, so I can just go down here, do some stuff, go back, edit, whatever, And so I'm a go make it happen guy. I always have been, right? I'm just like, I'll make it happen. Don't worry about me. I'll take care of me. I'll take care of me and mine. If you want something, go get it. You don't wait on things to happen for you. You go make them happen. So in the past, when my body would fall apart on me, and I would just force myself up, force myself outside. I planted sitting on the ground and scooching, doing projects, just having to sit down, stand up, do a little bit for a few minutes, sit back down. I've been through that many times, but I was just forced myself because the thing I was proudest of was my strength and my and my bulldog nature to never give up, right? And the Lord just took that away. Several times to a large extent, but an extent. And so then I would just do what I always did. I don't quit. And this last time it was just, no, you just can't. There isn't, I'll make it happen. That ain't happening. I was just down, right? So I just thought, you know what? You need to take a hint, right? My wife was like, as soon as you start getting better, you just get out there and you just break your body again and push yourself too hard. I'm still doing it. I do it doing this. I push myself too hard. It's, goodness gracious, middle of the night, 2 and 3 in the morning. I don't know. And I'm like, I got to do some video, and I got some things on my mind, and I got some things I want to do, and I just got to get started. And so a lot of times I don't sleep at night anyway, but I have been going, to heck with it. I'll just lay in bed, but I'm going to rest. And so now I'm like, okay, I think I can go a little bit here and do what I want to do. And so I've got plans. I've got some things that I want to do coming up. I've got so much stuff backlogged that I've got to go through. And I want to do that. And I want to get on that right now. And I want to start doing a few different things, just showing knives, just short, a lot of short, maybe just do a lot of short stuff, because I spend a lot of time editing. Longer videos, man, I might edit it for 2 days, at least a whole day, at least 5 or 6 hours of editing, right? And so a lot of time editing. I love it. I actually really enjoy it. It's creative, I may back off on some of it. You're just trying stuff. It's like, wow, hey, there's this new cool thing I can do to make a little movie with my little bulldog character, so I'm just trying stuff and having fun doing it, right? But this ain't an AI channel. This ain't like I'm just gonna Danny's an AI character. No, it's just me. Anything else, intros and stuff, is just because it's fun. I enjoy doing it. I'm an artist. I've been a painter, drawing and writing poetry and lyrics, and all my life. So I can just have an idea and it don't take me 3 months to paint it. I can just make it happen right here. I'm kind of like, whoa, this is awesome. But at the same time, like I had a company that, they did what record companies do. They put a tape in it, and man, if that first second don't grab them into the revolving container over there, And so, the AI tells you on here, well, you better show the thing right away. And I'm like, okay, I'll try that. But I mean, I like to say hi. It's like, don't say hi. Say hi with the thing in the camera. And I get it. People's attention span is severely diminished these days. So is mine. People are even more busy than they've ever been. Life is more complicated than it used to be. It was always hard. It was harder. The further you go back, the harder physically it is. But they had downtime. They had quiet. They didn't have something constantly drawing their attention, which gives you no time to listen to God, by the way. Ask me how I know. So, this is what I felt like. The Lord just said, you still have a voice and you still have a mind. Just start doing what you do, research stuff. And I thought, knives. Knives just came to my mind. That's how this whole thing started. That's the Holy Spirit, y'all. So I thought, well, yeah, I love knives. I will just research knives. And man, I went down this rabbit hole and found all these different rabbit trails and of steel and companies, and just all kinds of amazing stuff. And I met these awesome people in this community just online and talking, and they weren't cussing each other out and calling each other fascists and Nazis. And, wow. I was shocked and really happy to see people be kind to each other. And that set me on what could I do for these people. And through a lot of encouragement by some people that I said, I've been in front of stages my whole life, in front of audiences on stages my whole life. This is just another stage, another audience that I always loved. Audience, the people. Danny didn't just stand on a stage like a king in front of people. Danny went out front while people were standing in line and hugged and loved on people, took pictures, because I loved the people. And this is the same. I love the people. I like the knives. All this stuff. It's all cool. I love it. I really like it. But people stories, that's where I really live. And so that's the kind of stuff I want to do. And I'll show knives and do funny videos of me showing a knife maybe. And I'm thinking I'm going to go outside and do some of the just showing knife stuff and a lot of little short stuff. And then once or twice a week, try to dig into something, because it takes me a long time to do that. And I'm trying to do some interviews and stuff, but you know what? Danny don't beg people to be able to help them. I'll beg you to give me a knife so I can show it all over the place and make 15 videos out of it. No. If you only send me a knife, send me a knife. If you don't, then don't. I'm probably going to talk about your stuff anyway, so it don't really matter. The only difference is I don't have a knife. I have no experience with your knife. I just know the people there are pretty nice. The knives are pretty. I held them at Blade Show. They seem really cool. Without having one in my hand and using it, I mean, it's just, it's an opinion. But, so, and you know what? I had to tell y'all, Chinese companies will send you stuff to look at. Hey, I'm like, hey, y'all, send me a blim and I'll send it. I'll look at it. I'll use it some. I'll video it. I'll make a bunch of videos and I'll send it back to you. No. Nah. It's $200 knife. And no. And hey, look, I get it. I'm nobody. I have 380 followers or subscribers, and probably 10 of y'all watch all the time. I'm nobody. I get that. But I know people are struggling out here trying to do this, working their tails off for nothing. They ain't making no money. There's some people making money, but they're the ones that you go on their live and people are going, here's $20, here's $50 here. They ain't doing that over here. They're not even offering to help you pay shipping for giveaways that they participate in. People just ain't. They just ain't. And so, okay, I just got to live in the real world, though. I can't. Guys, I'm on disability. I can't afford $40, $50 a month or more in shipping and buy some knives. So you're into $100 a month. Guys, I don't make $5,000 a month. I make closer to $1,000 a month than $5,000. So $100 is a lot out of that. I ain't asking nobody for nothing. Don't think this is Danny coming on here and going, cry for me, send me money. I ain't saying that. Don't send me nothing. But then I can't do giveaways. I'll try to do one when I can. If people send me something to give away, I'll try to figure out how to send it to somebody. But that ain't going to happen 4 times a month, y'all. It just ain't. And I know some people out here that are wearing themselves ragged, trying to make it happen and keep giving y'all stuff and me stuff. And I'm like, hey, you know what? Sell that dadgum thing and pay your bills. I don't need it. I'd like to have it, but I don't need it. Matter of fact, I'm like, hey, can I send you $20? I don't have the $20, but I will send you $20 because I know you don't have it and then some. Right? So, y'all don't worry about me. I always have me. Like I said, I always take care of me. And these days, the Lord takes care of me. That's the conclusion I come from. The Lord takes care of me. You just have to pitch in. You just got to do your part, but He's really the one taking care of you. He's the one that lets you have breath every day. Oxygen, He makes it. But there are people out there that could really use some help. I'm just straight up. I'll just like, there's no hard feelings about it. It's just truth, right? I don't have the money. And so, I can't do giveaways. Well, that means your subscriber number just slows to a crawl because everybody wants something free. We all love to win something, right? And get something free. It could be a $20 knife, but we love it. I'm just like y'all, right? I'm just over my life have got to see things from all different sides. And so, I learned a little something along the way. Take care of each other. And y'all are the best group of people I've ever seen for taking care of each other. So keep doing that. Pitch in, take care of each other. And I've got something that I would like to put together here. I'm not going to say nothing about it right now, and I don't know, because I don't want to talk about nobody and their private business, but I want to put something together to help somebody in our community that y'all all know and love and would help in a minute. All right? He don't ask. He's like me. He don't ask, right? I have got to where I'll actually ask. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all like, he does ask for help. You know what? You're right. I used to never ask anybody for nothing. Then he wants to go hunting. He needs a four-wheeler. I'm going to get me a four-wheeler. I'm going to figure it out, but I'm going to have a four-wheeler. Oh, I need a bow. I'm going to have that bow. It might be a year from now, but I'm going to have that bow. Whatever Danny wants to go fishing, I ain't waiting on nobody to take me fishing. I'm going to buy me a boat, or I'm going to fish off the bank somewhere. I just did it, right? Might take me a while, but I just did it. I went through a really hard time. My wife passed away. 40 years old. I was 50. Just bam, aneurysm one day, gone. Ridiculously hard, y'all. Heart shattering. I've been through a lot of stuff, and I may tell some of them stories on here if y'all care to hear them. But yeah, I don't need to tell. I know my story, so if y'all aren't like, hey, we really would like to hear these stories, I'll tell them to you, because a lot of them contain a lot of wisdom and things I learned along the way, and giving God the glory, right? Because He works in all this stuff. So I love to tell stories because it puts attention on God. But I mean, I don't know. I don't tell them and tell stories, and people just don't even, they're like, that sucks. Well, okay. It's like trying to get somebody to read 3 sentences on Facebook. You're like, oh, they got to word 2. Again, no ability to do anything that takes a second. But during that, there was a period of time I couldn't even get out of bed, much less go to work. My little girl was 10, and big long story that I won't tell right now, but just a lot of horrible stuff, and everybody heartbroken. And I was teaching Sunday school at a little Baptist church that I had not been teaching at very long. And man, they were amazing at helping, and they got us through for a couple months there. And I love those people. They were amazing. They were the hands and feet of God, right? In a time where I was just like, I couldn't even breathe hardly. Well, and my body I was the one that should have died. My body was already fell apart, right? I was near death that winter, and she died on Good Friday in the spring. I almost died that winter. I don't know why the Lord took her and not me. I certainly talked to him about that. But I was being me, No, don't worry about me. I got it. And my best friend, who's a preacher, said, why are you yanking blessing away from them? And I was like, what? And he said, they want to help. And you refusing to take help is yanking a blessing from them, because they'll be blessed by helping you. And the Lord will bless them for their giving heart. And I'm like, I think me taking what they want to give is selfish of me, right? They're giving something. I'm taking it. I'm selfish. That changed my entire lookout on things. When I did get insurance money, I helped everybody. I spent money I didn't have to spend. Really, I should have held on to that, right? But I was like, nope, people help me, I'm helping people. But he made an amazing point, y'all. If people are trying to help you, let them. If people want to hate you, let them do that. If they want to leave you, let them. Don't hang on to people that don't want you, and don't deny and yank a blessing from somebody that wants to help you. People want to help you, let them. And I'm going to put that other stuff over there. We can talk about that another time. Right now, I'm going to tell you about this. Let people help you. If you need help, let people help you. You're not weak for accepting help. You're not selfish for accepting help. You are giving them something that's priceless. The ability to help someone. Think about this. If you help someone, you just out of the goodness of your heart, you're just like, you know what? I just want to help him. And they might say, I'll pay you back. I'll pay you back. Most likely, you're going to say, no, don't worry about it. No, it's not a loan. It's a gift. I just want to help. If you are stuck on the side of the road and somebody pulls over, if there's a lady on the side of the road with a broke down car, guess who's stopping? I'm stopping, because I'm a good guy. And if I don't stop, some bad guy might stop, right? And I'm going to at least make sure she's safe, right? And if I can help her fix something or get her somewhere or something, I'm going to, right? I'm not leaving a lady standing on the side of the road with her car broke down. Never have. Well, that they always, and hey, I grew up in South Florida, the streets flood. People from up north have no idea how to drive through water. They flood the cars out. We had to pull people out of there all the time. Just all kind of stuff like that. Jump people up. You've done it. You stop. You jump somebody off. Hey, man, here's $20. No, don't worry about it. You help the next guy down the road. That's what we do, right? That's what we ought to do. You help the next guy down the road. Pay it forward. That word didn't exist when I was young. It was just help the next guy. When you see somebody that needs help, stop. Help them. If you're a lady, don't be crazy now. Get out here and get yourself killed because you stopped to help some dude that looks like me on the side of the road. I might be a nice guy, but I might be some kind of crazy killer too. Who knows? You're a lady. You got to take care of. You got to, us guys, hey, they might kill us too, but it's less likely, So help people when you can. And when you need help, if people offer, accept the help. You're not taking something from them, you're giving them something. So that's my little speech for the day. And I just wanted to really just come on and tell y'all a little bit about what's going on and just say, I'm trying to get back at it. And I'm going to take it as it comes and not kill myself, and try to put out some videos every week, hopefully more than ever, but we'll see, so God bless y'all. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. When I say God bless y'all. I am not, that's not just a saying. I'm literally saying, I want God to bless you. Sometimes that might mean he has to put you through some hard stuff to get your attention and teach you a lesson. That's a blessing. I don't know if you knew that. All the hard stuff I've been through, blessings. Every one of them. Every one of them. I didn't know it in the middle of it. I couldn't see the other side of the storm. But once I got over there, I went, I'll be darned. He was bringing me somewhere. And in order for him to get me here, he had to move me. Well, I was comfortable over there. And on the other side of that storm, I was comfortable over there. It was a nice little island, you know. And I had to cross a stormy sea to get over here. But wow, it's even better over here. I'm telling you. If you hadn't lived long enough to see that pattern yet, I hope you do. I hope you do. Some people never see it. You're in danger if you can't see that. You're in danger if you can't see God's blessings. You can't in danger if you don't hear his voice. If you don't feel guilty about your sin, you're in danger. I'm telling you, get on it. Get on it. And look, I didn't show you on the knives. Here's a knife. All right. There's your knife. I've laid these knives out here that are all black. This one's mostly all black. It's Damascus and black. This was all black. This one's all black. And I got an all black flashlight. I think that's my whole blacked out, because I've never been a black guy, but I do like the blacked out thing. So I've got a little American flag collection going. I've got some case knife collection going. I've got black collection going. Of course, I've got Olights. I've got all kind of stupid stuff that ain't going in my casket. You know what I mean? That ain't going with me. The things that'll go with you when you're laying in that bed, let me tell y'all, I've been there. I've been that close. I've been like, oh, I'm getting floaty for real. And there was nothing on my mind but one thing. Text the people that you love. About 6 people came to mind. And tell them, Jesus loves you. And I love you too. And that's about all I could get out. Matter of fact, some of them came out and I was out of my head. I was leaving this place. My wife had went to work. And I was not fine, but I was okay when she left. She got to work and just went, something ain't right. And just came back home. Found me almost dead. And me off to the hospital. Lord has something for me to do. That's why I'm here, y'all. The Lord has something for me to do. It may just be talking to y'all. I don't know. I am up for suggestions. I love EDC and knives and guns and hunting. And I mean, this stuff's been my life. But at this point in my life, the Lord and y'all is a lot more important than any of this stuff. By universes apart. You know, if you'd like me to tell some stories, some wisdom, pass some things on, y'all young fellas, you know, I had several of y'all in here say, man, you're like my uncle that, you're my granddad that I can talk to and learn from. I am here. I don't know. I've learned some stuff. You know, you might teach me something. All right. What are we going to say? Y'all keep your powder dry and keep your blade sharp, because we really are living in some crazy times, y'all. And no telling what's coming. And some cool stuff happening in ways, but everything could turn bad. You know how it is. This world's crazy right now. It's upside down. It's backwards, which the Bible told us it had to come. It had to get that way, right? where black's called white, good's called evil, evil's called good. Here we are. Maybe it's always been that way to some extent. Don't think it's ever been like this. Not since the flood. The Bible says it's going to be like the days of Noah. That every thought in the human heart was evil. Any of that sounded familiar? Just saying. So I'm going to be talking about that kind of stuff on DannyLinksCalling YouTube channel and on BullDogSmithFarms. I'm going to be talking about pocket knives and stuff, right? And some wisdom and some fun, and you know what I mean. And Jesus goes everywhere, right? He's my native language. So y'all keep your powder dry, keep your blade sharp. You know, keep it sharp. Look, arthritis, gout. Look, my thumb won't lay flat. I can't grab this and lay my thumb flat. But you know what? Adapt and overcome. Yeah, I can do it. You got to adapt and overcome. If you're having hardship, adapt and overcome. Adapt and overcome. You need somebody to talk to, you need prayer? Holler at me. Bless y'all. I will see you back next time at BullDogSmithFarms. Bye.
Came creeping late on a Friday night, looking for some trouble, looking for a fight. He crossed the line at BullDogSmithFarms, didn't hear the sirens, didn't hear the alarms. He found out quick, it's the BullDog way. He won't be walking home today.